tears pouring down, and I can't see past what's in front of me now. When it's all too much for this heart to take, there's one name I call, one prayer that I pray. God help me now. Feels like there's no way out, but Jesus, you're faithful and able, and you've never once let me down. God help me now.
Romans chapter 15 verse 13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, and so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. Now, hope for the child of God is more than I hope so. It is actually a confident assurance of future glory. And God doesn't give us all we need in order to understand, but He always gives us all we need so that we can obey Him. Because God's people don't live on explanations. They live on promises, because God's promises reveals God's character. The just shall live by faith. And living by faith is living on His promises, not on explanations. So God doesn't promise to remove the stones from the path, but He promises to make them stepping stones and not stumbling blocks. He promises to help us climb higher, even with the difficulties that we encounter. And friends, as you walk with God, you must realize that God is not in a hurry. He kept Abraham and Sarah waiting for 25 years before Isaac was born. And Isaac and Rebekah waited 20 years for Esau and Jacob. And Jacob had to wait 14 years to get the bride he really wanted. And then he had to serve 6 more years to build up his flocks, so he could be independent. I mean, a total of 20 years. 22 years passed between Joseph's betrayal by his brothers and the brothers' reconciliation in Egypt. So God is not in a hurry, because all His works are done in love. And love is patient. Love is kind. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4. So be grateful that God takes His time. Just live on God's path. Live in God's presence and live for His pleasure. Have a blessed day, friends.
Saved. God help me now. Feels like there's no